unimportant. You're not rejected or abandoned. You're this incredible person that God has always known, always loved, called, justified, and one day will be glorified. So, I want to say again, the greatest honor I've ever had, the greatest satisfaction I've ever had is to be a dad. Raising my 4 children, 1 boy, 3 girls, one of the most beautiful things I've ever done, and one of the most eternal things I've ever done. Everybody here who's a parent is going to be mom and dad 5,000 years from now to their children. It's a relationship that doesn't change. Marriage, you're not married in heaven, but you're mom and dad in heaven. Now, Mormons would tell you otherwise, I know. But you're a mom. Caleb will always be your son. He'll call you mom 5,000 years from now. He'll call you dad 5,000 years from now. I think it's a beautiful thing that these parent-child relationships are so permanent. I want to just talk about my dad a little bit. He's back there. Raise your hand, Dad. Yeah, there's Dad.
Hey, Bob.
Dad's 92, World War II vet, Real War vet, and he has lived a life that anyone should be proud of. He is a man of incredible integrity and honor. So he's in World War II, and he's a young 19-year-old kid over there, and the German nation is destroyed. The cities have been bombed out. There's no transportation. There's no electricity. There's no food. And none of them are allowed to have guns. The nation has been just destroyed by all the bombing. A lot of the men are dead. There's orphans and widows everywhere. So Dad's in this little town trying to help put the country back together. Every now and then they get shot at by some German soldiers who haven't given up the fight. They call them werewolves and snipers. And they have to go take them out. So there's a little bit of combat, but mostly it was trying to help people put their lives back together when there's very few resources. So Dad saw all these women and children basically starving. I mean, there is no food. There's no food chain or no supermarkets. There's no nothing. And they're not allowed to have guns, even though there's animals in the forest, in the Black Forest. So he goes out to the Black Forest. He borrows a truck without permission and takes his 45 caliber burp gun out to the forest, and he finds a herd of deer. And forgive me if you're part of that group that doesn't like this, but he mows down a few dozen of them with his burp gun, throws them in the back of the truck, and takes it into town and gets them away to starving people. Yeah, amen. Dad could have gotten in trouble for doing it. That was not an authorized use of that vehicle or of his gun. But sometimes you have to do the right thing, even though you don't have permission. Sometimes you just have to do the right thing. One more story about that. So he's on it. This is a really good story. So there's a group of people called White Russians, and they defected to the German army in World War II and fought with the Germans against their own people, the Russians. And so after the war, the Germans demanded that those defectors be returned to Russia to be executed. So Dad was on a train. As one of the U.S. soldiers to escort these White Russians back to Russia to be turned over to Russians. You can imagine traveling days across, and it was winter, and the guys were pretty much naked in cattle cars. And they were freezing to death. They were committing suicide. It was a train from hell. Well, on that train, there was like a 13-year-old boy, and Dad figured that young boy probably joined his brother when he was a lot younger, when he was 10 or something and defected, but he really didn't know what he was doing at 10 years old. He just wanted to be with his brother. Parents are probably dead. He's just going off to stay with his brother. So he didn't deserve to die. So he arranged for the boy to escape at a train stop. So when they got to Russia, they counted everybody. They had an inventory, and they noticed that this one person was missing. And the Russian soldier said, "Well, where is this number 23?" And Dad said, "Well, I don't know. I guess he got away." And the Russian soldier pulled out a gun and put it to Dad's head and said, "Either you produce him, or I'm going to blow your head off." And there was a very still moment there, until the Russian soldier felt a Colt 45 at his head. And Dad's CO said, "If you don't put your gun down, you're dead." So everybody put their guns down and walked away. I know. So who does that? Would you go? So I wanted to have you just pray for my dad and bless him. Yeah. This is Robert J. Fox, Robert Joseph. My middle name is Robert. I'm Joseph Robert. He's Robert Joseph.
The Holy Joe.
So, anyhow, Dad, we're proud of you.
We love you, Pop.
Yeah.
Nobody loves the first song.
Young people like Linux, we don't know better.
And it's been a great joy to see Dad come to this church 5.5 years ago. First church he's ever belonged to. And his faith in the Lord has grown by leaps and bounds, and the people have loved him so well. The Minix in particular really love Dad. And it's been a great joy to see people honor Dad the way he's always should have been honored. And I just want to honor him today.
That's enough.
And I want to say that God the Father really honors you, Dad. You have exemplified those 5 things I talked about in my life, and in the lives of many other people. You don't know all the people that Dad has helped. He has spent his life living to serve other people. He lived in Sperryville, Virginia for 50 years, and everyone who had a need, probably within a 10-mile radius, knew Dad because he would help them. On his mail route, 13 miles a day, he served 3 generations of people: the parents, the parents, the kids, and their kids in 35 years, and he loved them. He would bring them wood in the winter if they were running out of wood for their stove. He would help them wrap their packages if their hands were too old and frail. He would wash their homes when they went on vacation. He would, he was so loved. They would bring him in and give him coffee and cookies on the route. And he was like a pastor to them, and they loved him.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, Dad's a great man.
Yeah.
And let's pray.
Amen.
Lord, thank you for Dad.
Yeah.
I thank you that you made Dad, and you gave him the heart of a father. Even when he was a young man, he was a father to those starving Germans. He was a father to that young man on the train who didn't deserve to die. He's been a father to many young men in the military who needed guidance, who needed encouragement, who needed someone older to help them to grow up. Lord, you used him to tell people to stay in the Army and keep a good job. And later, they wrote back years later and said, oh, thank you that I did that. Lord, you used him to bless so many people in our family, both here and in Sperryville. Lord, all the things he fixed and built for people, just so he could show them love. And Lord, I just thank you that you love Dad more than he could ever realize. And I thank you that I have the honor of knowing him here in this church all this time. And I just bless him on this Father's Day, that he would experience more of your love, your fatherly love for him. And that we all could emulate the strong, kind, tender, generous heart of this man, Robert Fox.
Amen.
And in Jesus' name we pray.
The Lord bless me with a good son.
Amen. That's right.
Amen.
Amen, Dad. Well, I think that's all I can say. God bless you. Thank you for coming, and enjoy your kindness.
Very happy.